It's Michelle Cunningham. Hi, friends. I'm excited to be here. Okay, so today I am talking about time, freedom, income. How do you create it? As I say that, I'm like, doesn't I feel like Ray Higdon? If you follow him, he has a book like Time, Money, Freedom. I think it's literally called that. Didn't even occur to me. But it's literally that's the game, right? How do you have more time? How do you have more freedom? How do you make money while you're doing it? And so I want to give you my 5 tips on like how I do that. And so I'm going to break that down for you today. I didn't send an email out about this live, so there may not be tons of people watching live, but a lot of people catch the replay, which is pretty cool. Did you know that 10% of people watch your live and 90% of people watch the replay? So whenever you go live, just jump right into your training because people are catching it on the replay. Okay, so anyway, let me know if you're watching, where you're watching from. I'm excited to be here. So I'm going to pull up my training. Okay, so number one, where did I put my training? I moved it. Here it is. I found it. Okay. And I've got some, we'll take you on a field trip too. I'll show you a few things. Okay. So, a lot of times people think like, okay, to be able to make money online, you have to like always be working, always be pitching, and always be. But in actuality, I'd say the number one secret, I've got 5 secrets for you here. But the number one secret is I don't trade time for money. I create things that make me time to make, but then they work for me forever. Right. And so when I go away or go on vacation, the stuff I've created keeps working. And so just to give you a little bit of my backstory, if you're new here, is I am a digital course creator. Many years ago, I grew up incredibly poor, shy, humble beginnings. I always share that because I feel like that's a very important part of the story. I'm the shy girl who never thought she would amount to anything. Was always awkward and all those things. But I ended up getting into first network marketing. I sold for a beauty company, had some success there. And as I was having success there at 29 years old, I started a YouTube channel sharing what I knew. And then that turned into a CEO of a company. This was a thing that changed my life forever. He called and said, our sales reps love your YouTube channel. Would you come and do a training for us, like in person? And I was like, what? And I went and I did the training. But right before I went to the training, he said to me, bring along your training program. You can sell it at the event. And I'm like, this guy thinks I'm a bigger deal than I am. And I was like, I don't have a training program. So I made one. I invented these CDs. I brought them to the event. I sold them at the event. And I came home with some left over. And so then I had to figure out how to sell them online. And that began my journey to selling things online, realizing that I could take time to create something once, not get paid to create it, but it could make money for me over and over and over again. And this was my first like learning experience of that. I'm like, whoa, I made that once. I took an afternoon to make that. I got it printed. I got it made. Now this thing sells forever. It still sells. It's been selling since I made it in 2017. Still selling. People still buy CDs. We even have it in a USB form, right? And this was one of my first trainings that I made back in the day for network marketers. Then from there, I ended up going on and I ended up writing a book for network marketers. I ended up launching different courses for network marketers and eventually started launching things for entrepreneurs. And so now I teach entrepreneurs how to take the knowledge you have in your brain and how to sell it, because my first business ended up doing over $1 million in sales, which was so crazy because I'm like, whoa, I'm just a shy girl from humble beginnings who never thought I'd amount to anything. When you finally figure out how to create things and then market and sell the things, your life changes forever. And so I don't trade time for money, but I do trade my time to create things that will make me money forever. Like writing a book is a really good idea. Why? Because this book, yeah, it took me 4 days to write and it was a pain to like get it uploaded and blah, 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 and put the whole thing together. But this thing is still selling on Amazon. It's selling and selling and selling every day. And then it's selling through ads and people are buying it that way. This in my Amazon account has made me $80,000 over like 4 years. So it's not like a ton of money, but that's a pretty good passive income. I do nothing. I wrote it once, right? So I got paid $80,000 to sit in that hotel room and write it, right? But then I have it in a free plus shipping book funnel because I know how to run funnels and make money and sell things. I was a marketing major. I love marketing, anything marketing. I'm good at selling stuff. But this is in a book funnel. So people go to the book funnel, which I'll actually show you this exact funnel. DoItAnywayGirl.com, which we're going to do the same formula with my new book coming out, You Are a $1 Million Brand. That's at the book formatter right now, you guys. That's the final step before the book comes to life. So if you're like, when's it coming out? I'm like, really soon. It's like already like almost done. So this is an example, right? So there's the book, right? And it's on this page and you can get it for free. Look at that. Just put in your information and I'm going to ship it to you. And there's people talking about the book, right? Which these came from people just sharing their feedback on the book. And when I wrote the book, I will share, I was worried because I'm not an author. I'm not qualified to write a book. I'm just a person who can talk in a 5th grade language. I don't even know big words. And I wrote this book and I'm like, dude, who's going to listen to me? Like, I don't, you know how you read some books and they're really big words and it's really intelligent and there's like notations. I'm like, I'm not going to be that kind of book writer. I'm going to be like just a person that talks book writer. So I was worried about that. It was like a legit fear that I had. Like, no one wants just the person that talks. Well, I was wrong, thankfully, because if I was right, all I was going to do is I was going to delete the book off the internet and like hide in a corner and be like, it's fine. I'm not an author. I'll just delete it. Everyone said it was bad. It's fine. That was my plan. But then they liked it. And so, phew, thank God. Right. And so now the book is, I run ads to it and people buy the book on autopilot. And so this was a good use of my time to take those 4 days to write the book, because this thing has now generated over $1 million in the book funnel, plus probably more than that now. I need to check the exact numbers. Right. But I share that with you because that's the game, right? Create things that then create money for you. Right. So, okay, so let me go back here. Doop, doop. Okay. Hey, where's my pretty border? Hold on. So what happened to my? It's so crazy. I don't know what happened to it. It deleted all my. Oh no, here they are, backgrounds. I'm like, where's my pretty backgrounds? I want to pick one that matches my outfit. This one matches, but that's Christmas time. I try to keep different backgrounds. Kind of clashes. Me. It's fine. Me. This is the best bet, I guess. Okay. I do that on Canva. I literally will see what color I'm wearing. I'll go get a Canva background that matches the color, my outfit. It looks better. It's a little prettier. Okay. All right. So tip number 1, don't trade time for money, right? When you sell digital assets or courses or memberships or programs, I don't have to trade time for money. Now, I do have people that do work with me one-on-one. That is trading time for money, but that's at a premium price, right? I can't do that for like $5. I do that for like $20,000. And so if you are working with people one-on-one, that price needs to be the highest, right? And then you can have like smaller things, like your little course that's just, they get on-demand access. Maybe that's 47, or you can have a 97. Right? I have a $297 course. I have a $9,800 course. That's a group coaching with like access to me and my coaches in a group setting. And then I have one-on-one coaching packages. And so when you trade your time for money, just your time should be at a premium, right? So that's number 1. Okay. Number 2 is I build assets, right? Like these, like everything. I've made 40 different digital courses that I have sold, right? And I could hold up lots of things I have created. It's my favorite thing to do, is just to create things. I like to create things. I like to make them very detailed. You can learn a ton from them. Super awesome. My newest one coming out, there's going to be an email list building boot camp that's coming out. And then You Are a $1 Million Brand is coming out. I like this one too. This one's really pretty. Course Creator Blueprint, right? So I build assets, not just content, right? So I could just make content like this. I'm talking. I could do this every day and just talk and talk and talk. But if I'm not selling something, then I'm just talking and we're not making money, right? So it's really important that if you're going to show up on video, that we're also selling something on the back end. And so what's really important is to, number 1, build an email list, right? So we don't want to just show up and make videos. We want to would build an email list. And if you're like, I'm not on your email list, don't worry. Here you go. You can get on my email list. I'm going to drop this on the window. So if you see that, michellelovesyou.com/tools. If you're wondering what microphone this is, what ring light I'm using, and what webcam I use an AI webcam that makes me look brighter and younger. There's a wrinkle here. You can't see it though, because of that webcam. It's so good. I can actually turn off that webcam. I want to show you guys the difference. Look at this. This is how dramatic it is. Okay. Turning off the pretty webcam. And then I'm going to turn off the good microphone. Oh, that didn't work. Hold on a second. Let's see if it'll let me do it. Okay, that's a bad camera. Oh, no. And then watch this. Watch this. I'm going to take off my microphone. I'm going to use the internal. You can see. So this is like, it's just not as good. I put a lot of concealer under my eye if you're worried. Okay, so now I'm going to put the good microphone back. Okay, so that's a good microphone. And what am I doing here? Hold on a second. Oh, and then camera. Go back to camera. Go back to Lumina. Oh, you see, that's an upgrade. So I just dropped a list of all of my favorite video equipment that makes you just look a little bit better than a regular person. We're all regular people, but people that figure out the audio game and the lighting game, they just look a little better on camera and they get a little more attention. So if you go to michellelovesyou.com/tools, that's going to take you to a page where you drop your email and I'm going to send you all my favorite equipment, including my favorite baby microphone that I plug into my phone and I get good audio when I'm on the fly. Like, I have built my entire business that has done, that's one funnel's done $1 million in sales. This says my funnel's done $10 million in sales. I've built it all with a phone and cheesy microphone. And I don't even want to upgrade because then you'll be like, oh, I can't do it. I'm like, no, you could build the whole business. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't that excite you? Stay excited if that excites you. Okay. So it's important that when we're making content, we're building our email list. Number 2, we're offering our funnels. So let me show you an example. This is one of my funnels that continually runs. It's been running for many years. I'm actually refilming it because I filmed it so many years ago. I need to update it. But Video Superstar, this runs on paid ads. It has been running for years on paid ads, and people find me from this page and they buy my program. You may not have seen this if you don't follow my stuff, you won't see it, but the ads will start to hit you if you start to follow my stuff. Those are called retargeting ads. And so they pay attention to who's watching you, they find your perfect audience member, and they send ads, right? This automatic system. And that's how people find me. And so that is another way, right? Is that we build our email list, we have our funnels that lead people to our offers, right? So your offer is right on this page here. You scroll down. Wait a minute. What page was I on? Hold on. Why can't I find that page? It just disappeared on me. That's not the page. Anyway, well, you guys can see it. I can't scroll on it anymore. That's so weird. Oh, it's right here. There you are. Well, hid behind everything. Anyway, but a page like this, okay, this is an offer. Hey, do you want to be better at video? Click here. You can fill out this information. Awesome. And then you can join this program. Okay. So that's putting offers in front of people. So you build your email list, you create funnels, and then you offer things to people. And I used to feel bad selling stuff. I did. I had an email list of a ton of people, 12,000 people, and I never sold anything. And some of you may have been on my email list back then. It's 10 years ago. And I didn't sell anything because I was I just want you to be my friend. I want you to like me. Right. But I hired an agency and he was like, Michelle, you have 12,000 people on your email list. Why aren't you selling anything? I'm like, because they don't like to buy stuff. They just like free stuff. And they like me because I do free stuff and I'm nice. And he's like, Michelle, people are on your email list for one reason and one reason only. I'm like, why? Because they like me? He's like, no, because they want to buy something. I'm like, no. He's like, go check your email right now. And so I did. And sure enough, every single email that I got from someone was selling me something, from JCPenney's to the influencer with the next launch to Tony Robbins' next thing coming up to this thing to buy this water bottle to it. Literally every single email, with the exception of my accountant, which they're selling something too. Everybody was selling me something. And I'm like, oh, shoot, I've been doing it wrong. When we sell people stuff, we give them a transformation, right? And so it's so important that you create stuff that you can sell that helps people, okay? And so I create content to build my email list so that I can send people to my funnels and present my offers. And some of those things I run evergreen, means they run year round, just all the time. Okay. So you have to remember, just posting alone. Some people are like, I post all the time. Posting alone does not create freedom, right? Systems create freedom. And so the reason that my stuff generates income is not that I'm online all the time, but I'm strategic about going live, sharing some things. And even this video I'm doing right now, this, not a lot of people watching live. A lot of people watch the replay. Some people go visit those sites. Some people might buy that stuff. They might be like, oh my gosh, I want to learn this. I'm like, I teach it. I have a year-long coaching program. I can show you how to build all this out if you want help. It's called the Elite 90-Day Program. It used to be 90 days, but now it's a year-long coaching program. And we teach you everything you need to know. And, and the people will come into that. So just showing up, it's crazy how you can reach your perfect target audience. Okay. Number 3, I focus on one core message. Okay. So I don't wake up and let me just wing it today. Today I'm going to make a blueberry pie. I did just make my crock pot dish. I thought of sharing that and I'm like, I don't really need to share this. This isn't really relevant to what I share, right? I teach branding, video courses, how to make money from your knowledge, right? And so that's what I share. And so your repetition is what builds your authority. The more that you show up, the more that you share, people will be like, oh, okay, this person knows what they're talking about. And that authority is what builds your income. Right? So the more clear you are, the less chaotic it feels to your viewer. And that's what we want. We need to be super clear about what we're sharing. So they're like, this is the person I want to follow. She knows exactly what I need. Okay. Number 4, I decided to be the brand. Okay. Michelle Cunningham is the brand. Hi, I'm Michelle Cunningham. In today's video, I say it all the time. I say it so much that it's funny. Some people will meet me and they don't call me Michelle. They call me Michelle Cunningham because I say, hi, it's Michelle Cunningham in today's video. So, and I'm sure it happens to Russell Brunson. I don't know if you guys follow Russell Brunson, but he's a really big marketer. He's done $1 billion in sales. But he's like, hey, Russell Brunson here. So if I ever saw him, I'd be like, Russell Brunson. I would say that. I wouldn't just be like, hey, Russell, because that would feel weird. Right. And so He's built a brand, right? I've built a brand around my name. And so I don't hide behind a company name. I build it around my face, my voice, my story, because people don't connect to logos. They don't connect to businesses. They connect to humans, right? If you look at Oprah, does Oprah have more followers than O Magazine? Of course she does. When you look at Tony Robbins, does Tony Robbins have more followers than, I know he owns some, like a lot of companies, but one of them's like a human health company. Yeah, he has more followers. You look at someone like Elon Musk, does he have more followers than Tesla? Yeah, he does. So people follow humans, and then they go and follow the brands that those humans create, right? And so what I do is I create different little, these are mini brands, right? But it's like, hey, I'm Michelle Cunningham, I'm the creator of Do It Anyway Girl. If you want it, just head to doitanewaygirl.com. Or like, hey, I'm Michelle Cunningham, I have a training for direct sellers. If you go to directsalesrocks.com, you can grab my CD, right? True story. Hey, if you want to learn how to grow your whole business and brand online, you want support for a whole year, I've got this program. If you go to michellelovesyou.com/blueprint, you can watch a full free training that shows you exactly how to do it. And at the end, if you want to work with me, there'll be an offer. You can talk to my team and we'll decide if it's a good fit for your business. And I'd love to work with you, right? Those are all things that I create. So I'm the brand and I create little mini brands that people buy. And so I don't actually have a company name, which I have a lot of students, they'll say, Michelle, this replay will be just right here on YouTube on the same link. But if you like it, Debbie, we could put it in Content Creator for you. That's not a bad idea. And so I lost my train of thought. Let's see. So when you're a brand, yeah, so it's just so important to like build your brand and have lots of little things. Oh yeah, that's the funny thing is I never named my company. Like, I mean, yeah, I have an LLC and stuff, right? But I never actually officially named my company. I'm not like, hey, it's Michelle Cunningham from company name. I'm like, no, hey, it's Michelle Cunningham, the creator of Course Creator Blueprint. Hey, it's Michelle Cunningham, I'm the creator. Like, it's like that, right? And so some of my students will be like, but I can't start because I haven't named my company yet. I'm like, or I'm still working on that myself, or we could keep thinking about that, or we could just get started. Let's start making videos and start selling your first offer. Don't worry about naming your company, right? Like I forgot to name mine. And I have $18 million in sales and I should have done that, right? So sometimes people overthink the wrong thing. Like my YouTube channel, when I first started, I didn't know how to get the banner to fit. I'm going to show you because it's fantastic, really. It's terrible. It's so great though, because you're like, wow, that's a big mess. I'm like, yeah, I didn't know how to fix it. So I just left it and I forgot about it. So my first YouTube channel, I was going to be an organizing guru, which I did just do a training on this in Content Creator Club. For those of you that are in Content Creator Club, that's my monthly membership that teaches you how to make better content, how to show up, how to be confident on camera, how to build your email list. If anybody wants info on that, I can totally share it in 1 second. Hold on, what am I sharing? New. This one. Okay. This is my first channel. You guys. I was going to be an organizing guru because I followed this girl named Alejandra Costella and she was an organizing guru. And I'm like, I'm going to be an organizing guru. Well, I don't know how to make YouTube videos, but I learned on this channel how to make YouTube videos. So that was good. I never got the banner to fit. Like it just like, this was a big banner that said like kindness, something is the most, I don't even remember what it said. It was something motivational. I couldn't get the banner to fit. So it just zoomed in on my nose. So it's like, hey, here's my nose. My eyeliner's falling off because I had a makeup artist for some reason for this photo shoot. And I don't know what happened to the eyeliner. It just fell off my face. It doesn't matter. Who cares? And then the words, and that was my banner. That is my banner, you guys. And I somehow amassed 1,000 subscribers with my 7 videos before I quit this channel. But it just goes to show, does it have to be perfect? No. Does anyone really care that my banner was? No. It's just still there, broken. And I keep it there just to show you. While other people are overthinking, I'm just moving, right? I could fix it eventually. I'm not fixing it purposely because I don't even do this channel anymore, but I think it's a funny story. Okay. All right. So my next tip is I sell every day, right? Not aggressively, not awkwardly, but I sell something every day, right? I'm intentional of either sending out an email or you'll see me make one of my thoughts on Instagram, or I might go live like I am right now on YouTube, or I might show up on Facebook and mention something, right? And so it's not like, oh my gosh, there she is selling again. It's wrapped in value. Right. So yes, I am selling. Have I dropped a few things that I could sell here? Yeah. Like for those of you that aren't my monthly, or you're not in my monthly membership Content Creator Club, it's really good. But you should wait till next week to sign up because we're doing a 7-day, $7 trial. Yeah, you should do that. That's 7 days for $7. And then you can pay the monthly fee if you want to stay in it. So anyways, but that Content Creator Club, michellelovesyou.com/content. Right. So but I'm not worried about selling that because I know that it will help. It helps so many people. It has 67 trainings in there. It has thousands, like hundreds and hundreds, almost 1,000 Canva templates that you can access. It has like my life's work in there and you get access to all of it for like a very low monthly fee. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. Logos, workbooks, webinar slides, like you name it, it is in there. It will change your life forever. Right. And I give it really, really cheap because I just like want to help as many people as possible. And I watch my students get in there, learn it, do it, start growing. And then they're like skyrocketing. And I'm like, that's what it's all about. Right. And so, yeah, did I just sell something? Sure. But like I do it because I care and I know that what I have helps people. And so just remember what you sell changes people's lives. And it would almost be unethical for you to not share it. Like you have something that could change someone's life, that could make their life better, that could give them a better life, give them a better home, and they could change like everything, right? Give them more freedom, give them more happiness with their family, all the things. And you're keeping it a secret? No, that's not okay. Right. And I have to remind myself of that because I very much am like, I don't want to sell. I don't want to be right. So anyway, so just be intentional when you go live. Where are you leading them? What email list are they joining? What offer do you have? You know, you can put things on the screen like, I've got a great training. I'm going to drop it in the chat for you guys. For those of you that are like, Michelle, I need to know exactly how you generated $1 million in one funnel and then how you generated, this is an award from ClickFunnels. The bigger one is a $10 million award. Like, how did you do that? I'll show you exactly how I did it. Go to michellelovesyou.com/blueprint. It's a free 45-minute training with slides. They're really good. They're really good. You actually get those slides when you're in Content Creator Club because they took me forever to make and they were such a pain to make. But it's a really good presentation on literally how I did it and how you can do the same. So if you're enjoying this training, you're like, give me more details, go to that training because it's really, really good. Right. And so that's a webinar, right? That webinar runs on autopilot. People see that all the time. Right. And that is bringing in people that work with me in my year-long coaching program. And so, so it's another little like thing that you can have running for you. Okay. So number 6, I have 7 tips. I think I told you 5 at the beginning. I can't remember what I told you, but there's 7. Okay. Number 6 is I build reoccurring revenue, right? Recurring revenue. So basically it reoccurs over and over and over. So that is the game, right? So I have my monthly membership when people are part of that they are in it forever, right? Or unless they cancel out, but that creates a very steady stream of income. And so a really solid business, yes, sells little products here and there, but also builds some sort of membership, some sort of recurring revenue that occurs over and over and over again so that you've got people that are constantly paying you and you're able to continually help them grow, right? So when you have to think when money renews, pressure reduces, right? Because then your business has a very steady stream of income. And so it's important to build a membership of some sort. And then number 7, my last tip is I protect my time like it's an asset, right? I don't work all day. I work from 11 to 3. I actually have to go at 2 to go work out because I have scoliosis, and I get back pain. So I literally hired a physical therapist / like workout dude, and I go work out 3 times a week. It is so terrible because I hate it, but I love it. You know what I mean? But it's good. My back doesn't hurt when I go. So I have to go a stupid thing. But anyway, I'm going there at 2 today, right? But I work strategically, right? Like this morning, I had to go to Target to return something. And I'm like, you should be working. You are goofing off, Michelle. I was goofing off. I didn't want to work. I'm like, get your life together. I'm like, you're not allowed to go return that in Target until you film a video. So I sat in my car and you'll see it on Instagram. I filmed a video and posted it. Right. And so if you're going to go goof off, work strategically, get a little video in, then go play. Right. So I try to batch content when I can. I try to, I have got things that are automatically delivering, like people opt into things. It's like so automated. So things are happening behind the scenes. So I was actually away last week in Scottsdale with my husband and his golf friends, 10 of them, and then the wives. And I don't know all the wives, but so I was meeting some of them. And so one of the girls was like, she was like trying to figure out what I do. And she was like, so what do you like do? And I was like, so it'd be kind of hard. Like if you don't like follow me, it would be hard to see, but like I basically make like sales pages and people like buy my stuff and like I help them like build better brands and like build an email list and like make money online kind of. She's like, I've never like seen your stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like automated behind the scenes. So it's like, if you're not really following me, you won't really see it. Right. And so, which is true. Right. So like only the people who are really following me, paying attention get shown this stuff through ads, through my email list, right. If they're really following my social media, they'll see it, but not everyone sees it. And so some people have like, I don't get it. Like, how do you make money online? Oh, I don't think you do. You don't have that big of a following. I'm like, well, I do, but it's hidden. Like, like it makes money from all the things that I do, which is sending the emails, having the sales pages, running the ads. It works like that. Cool. So, but I protect my time like it's an asset, right? So very strategic about having this system work for me so that I don't have to work all the time. So I truly believe that time freedom is about doing less, not working all the time. I work from 11 to 3 every day. And the machine runs pretty well. So I know there are people I follow that they crush it, but they work all the time and they're really stressed out. I am not. I like to like have fun and like go to the beach. I think in March I'm going. I said to my husband, "Oh shoot, I accidentally booked 3 trips to Florida in like 3 weeks." I literally did that. Can you believe it? I know. I was like in January. I think I was cold, and I'm like, can't take it anymore. I'm getting out of here. So literally, I think I'm going. I'm going to meet a client for one of them. So that's work. Danielle, I'm going to go meet you February 25th, 6th, 27th. I'm gonna be in Florida. Then going back like the second week in March and the third week in March. I know. And then my husband's like, what is, I'm like, baby, you go on golf trips. This is, the kids are finally old enough I can get away for a second. I've been home running the show. So anyway, I would be really tan in the middle of March, which I'm excited about. So anyway, so that is the secret, right? When I go away, nothing changes, nothing stops. The business doesn't shut down. Everything keeps running. Sometimes I have my biggest sales days when I'm away because it's a machine that runs. And that is what I help people set up. I show you how you don't have to always work. You don't always have to trade time for money. And you can have this machine that runs for you. And so for any of you that are like, okay, lady, I need to work with you. I want you to show me how to do this. I do have a year-long coaching program. It's called the 90-day difference. If I'm being honest, it should be called the 365-day difference, because it used to be 90 days, but then I missed you after 90 days and I was sad and I wanted to know how you're doing. So then I just was like, no, we're making it a whole year. So now it's a whole year program. So I need to rename it, which is kind of a funny joke that I named it wrong. Yet I've 1,500 people have been in this program. But anyway, I teach you how to find your niche, build your brand, create your content, build your email landing page, how to create things to give away. I show you how to write your emails, how to create your course, how to set up a community, how to write your sales pages. That's a really good one. How to actually promote your offers, how to run webinars, how to upsell additional courses and retreats and one-on-one coaching packages, how to run Facebook ads, how to keep your clients happy. And you learn all that. It's amazing. This is a really good program. So if any of you are interested in that, hey, Jody Pink Party Coach. Hi, friend. So if you go to michellelovesyou.com/success, you can book a call with my team. If you want support in your journey of like building this all out, we have so many cool entrepreneurs in there, from doctors to lawyers to Etsy shop owners to fitness coaches, health coaches, parenting coaches, Christian coaches, spiritual coaches. We have everybody in there. It is really a kind of a cool community. And everyone's helping one another, sharing their VAs, sharing their video editor. And we've got entrepreneurs that can help you do graphics and do the tech support and it's crazy. It is a insane family. And I'm there for you every single Tuesday for an hour and a half to answer your business questions. I'm also available on Voxer. My students message me. It's my favorite thing to do. I check their messages. They tell me what they're working on. I'm like, okay, wait, you could do it. Like, they're like, give me feedback. So these are my messages. So I just click on them and I'm like, duh. So we like talk. So fun. So anyway, but having a group coaching program is super fulfilling. If you don't have one, you eventually could have one where you offer that for your students and you're helping them so much. And it's so powerful. So anyway, I love you. I hope you found this training helpful. Let me know in the chat on a scale of 1 to 10 if it was helpful. 1, not helpful at all. This was a waste of my time, lady. 10, this was actually pretty helpful. Let me know in the chat. But it was good to see everybody. I'm off. We're having a Galentine's birthday party tonight for Alyssa. She's 10, so she's having 5 friends over. My 14-year-old's like, but Mom, I'm having friends over too. I'm like, oh, okay. So we're going to have a party downstairs with the 10-year-olds and a party upstairs with the 14-year-olds. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, so I'm excited. You know, I like the mayhem. I think it's fun. It's fun. Okay. Anyway, I love you guys. I will see you soon and have a great weekend. Bye, friends.